What's up, guys? My name's Nehemiah. Welcome to Faithfamilyhomestead.
This is my lovely assistant, Nehemiah. You can call her Nia, like we all do. Today we are back inside my glass room because we are going to be starting some seeds. Before I start some seeds, I want to go over some seeds with you. I received 2 packs in the mail. So we have this 1 pack, the Survival Garden Seeds, and it's the Homesteaders Pack. It comes with 50 heirloom seeds. And they also have a Home and Garden Pack. This one comes with 30 heirloom seeds. It is in a plastic bag. I received this yesterday in my mail, and it's perfect timing because I am getting ready to start a second wave of crops for most of my plants, as well as looking at what I'm planting for fall. So this company, they come with, they have 3 packs. You could get the Home and Garden Pack, which is 30 seeds for $29.99, which is a great price because you get 30 packs of seeds for basically $1 each. Or the Homesteaders Pack, which is 50 heirloom seeds. Obviously, you don't have to be a homesteader to buy this one. It just comes with, the 30 that's in the Home and Garden Pack, but then 20 extra ones. And this one's $49.99. So again, less than $1 a pack. And then it also comes with the farming pack, which is 100 seeds for $99.99, which again is less than $1 a pack, which is awesome because if you're like me, I'm always looking for seed companies that have great germination and that are really cheap. And so like I remember M.I. Gardner, when his seeds were 99 cents a pack, I literally probably had all variety of seeds that he sold, and then they went to $2, and so now I wait until they have sales. So I like to shop for my seeds when it's the end of the season, so around August, when they're trying to get rid of all of their stock for this year's seeds, and then I'll use them for next year. Obviously, waiting to the end of the year, most of the seeds that, or a lot of the seeds that you might want, might be out of stock. So then, and that's the case when I wait till next year until they get them back in stock, and I'll pay full price for them. But for the most part, I like to pay discount price for seeds. So with these already being less than $1 a pack, that is awesome. I am going to be opening these packs. I already did open, like took off the zippy or break the pack open last night, just to see what I was working with so I can plan on what I'm going to be starting today. And I am going to be using these seeds to start my second round of seeds. So like I said, it does come in this plastic bag, and it is resealable, which is nice because you don't want your seeds to be wet or get into any moisture. And if you don't have a container for them, they can easily get wet. I've wet lots of seed packets by not having them in a reliable storage container. It also tells you on the back for long-term storage to make sure you keep this closed, and it helps to keep moisture out and store in a cool and dry location. Obviously, you don't have to, their company is called Survival Garden Seeds, and so you don't have to use them right away. Seeds can, and it actually says, if stored properly, seeds will remain viable for 3 to 8 years. And it tells you that on the back because seeds can last a long time. I had seeds from 2017 before we sold our house and moved into the RV, and I actually had them stored inside of our storage. And in South Carolina, obviously that storage got really hot. It wasn't climate controlled, and this year I'm using the seeds from 2017 and they're still germinating. So obviously they're not going to be perfect and get like 100% germination rate because as time goes on, seeds will be less likely to germinate as vigorous as they would when you first got them. But they're still germinating, they're still good, and that's in not ideal conditions. So anyway, the first varieties that I'm going to go over, this is the Home and Garden Pack, and this is how it came. It's 30, like I said, 30 packs, and we're gonna open them and see what they come with. Nehemiah, you want to read some of these seed packets? So what's that?
A radish.
Show it to them. So this is a champion radish.
A spinach.
Yeah, sure. So this is a variety of spinach.
This is a tomato.
Mm-hmm. So heirloom tomato, and basically this is a rainbow mix, so it has all different varieties of tomatoes in it, which is nice because if you don't like, obviously they have cherries there, they have slicers there, and they actually have aromas too, and they're all different colors, and you can save seeds from these because they are heirloom seed packets, which means that when you plant them and you save seeds from them, you will get the same plant that you saved the seeds from. Obviously, if you have them next to another tomato variety, they have the chance of cross-pollinating, but you'll still get a tomato if that's what you're wanting to do.
This is a tomato.
Aroma tomato.
This is a tomato.
A yellow pear.
This is a watermelon.
So this is a crimson sweet watermelon, and I'm just feeling the pack right now, and it doesn't tell you on the pack how many seeds are in here, but it does tell you on the back that it was packed for 2022, and I can feel in here, and there's probably about 20 or 25 seeds in here, which is really good, because if you're familiar with M.I. Gardner seeds, his watermelon seeds usually come with about 20 to 25, and right now they're $2 a pack. So, and all of the seed packets, they're not just like a little, sprinkle of seeds in here, which is really nice.
This is a winter squash.
So this is a butternut squash. Yep.
Is this a zucchini?
Yep. Black Beauty zucchini. We have another packs.
This is lettuce.
So what kind of lettuce is that? It just says green salad bowl. Okay.
This is a melon, hearts of gold.
Yep, hearts of gold melon. This seems like it would be a cantaloupe variety.
This is a okra.
Emerald okra. I actually have this okra pack. I think I got it from the Dollar Tree, or maybe, I'm not sure, but it definitely has lots of, this whole bottom row is filled with seeds in here. This is a flat leaf parsley.
This is a pepper.
Marconi red pepper. It says it's a sweet Italian red pepper. This actually feels like it has 50 seeds in it. It's because if you're familiar with pepper seeds, they're not very big, but so I'm really liking this so far.
This is a Japanese
Jalapeno pepper right here. And I actually just realized that on the back of the pack it actually tells you the weight, but in milligrams. So which obviously that means that each packet of seeds won't have the same amount of seeds, but it will have the same weight of seeds, because sometimes a seed might weigh a little bit more. So
this is a pepper.
Yeah, California red pepper, which means these bell peppers, they start out as green, so you can use it as a green pepper or yellow, or wait till it gets completely red.
This one feels like it has a lot of seeds.
Yep.
It's a pumpkin.
Yeah, a small sugar pumpkin, and like she said, this does have seeds are up to here. I'm not opening them right now because I'm not using all of the seeds. I am going to be planting some for my fall garden, but not all of them. I did notice another thing on these packs. Sometimes on packs of seeds, it tells you that the days to germination, like, let's see. Like on this back of this M.I. Gardener pack, it tells you days to germination right there. And, or days to maturity. And on these, it tells you the days to germination, the soil temperature, what kind of sun it needs, and the planting depth. And it does have instructions, but it doesn't tell you how long to get a harvest. And so this next one is a turnip snowball. I know I will be planting turnips again. I will be planting cilantro again. National pickling cucumber. I have this pickling cucumber in I think it was Dollar Tree seeds, and I know that I still have enough time to plant another round of cucumbers. I actually already have all of my cucumber seeds that I want to plant after I finish showing you guys these seeds. We have dill. We have black beauty eggplant. We have this dinosaur kale, Swiss chard, rainbow Swiss chard, which means it has all of the colors in there. Arugula. I'm really excited about this because I realized that I didn't have any arugula seeds in the spring and I didn't order any. Basil large leaf. I have some of this growing in my garden right now. We have this cylindra beet. So it's not like a circle, it's more elongated. Broccoli, I'll definitely be starting some of this. As well as cabbage. We have the golden acre cabbage, which is definitely a staple cabbage. Little fingers. And then we have lemon balm, which is nice. This is a perennial. It is part of the mint family, so it will grow wild and like a jungle. It said it can be up to 3 feet tall, which is insane. So that is all of the seed packets that come in the home and garden pack. But if you are interested in purchasing any packs of these seeds, I do have a 10% discount that I'll leave down in the description box. It will be used for any packs that they have. So they have the home and garden pack, like I said, comes with 30. The Homesteaders Pack, which comes with 50. And then the farming pack, which comes with 100 seeds. And out of those 3 seed packs, you can get 10% off by using my coupon code. It will be Faithfamilyhomestead. I'll leave all that information down in the description box. Okay, so I got the Homesteader Pack separated, and I wanted to show you some seeds that were different or added on. So we have, in this Homesteaders Pack, we have a sweet corn in here. We have black-eyed peas. We have a dwarf kale. We have cauliflower. In the home and garden pack, they didn't have cauliflower. We have a habanero pepper. And we have popcorn. We have a pollinator mix. Lovage, which is an herb. It says it has notes of celery, anise, and cumin.
This is a sunflower.
Yep, so this one has a sunflower in it, black Russian.
This is a cucumber. This is a pole bean.
Yep, so it has Kentucky pole beans in there. And then, so in the home and garden pack, I thought they were the same beet varieties, but they had this cylindra beet, which in the Homesteaders Pack, the beets that they have is a Detroit red, which is a circular one, and then it also has this Detroit golden, which is like an orange yellow one. It also has a winter squash, which is spaghetti squash, whereas in the home and garden one they had butternut squash. It also has gourds, which I think is really unique. I wish I had enough time to plant this. We also have a winter squash right here. We have provider bean, which I have provider bush beans. Also has royal burgundy bush beans, which is nice because I think I ran out of my royal burgundy bush beans. It has 2 different types of lettuce in here. A mustard green, a cayenne pepper. I do have some cayenne peppers out there right now that I need to pick. A fennel. We have a serrano pepper. Leeks, American flag leek. I think I have some leeks out there now. Walla Walla onions. I actually wouldn't be able to grow this because this is a long day variety onion, and we live in the south, so we need to grow short day variety onions. And I actually have another pack of these that I need to give away. We have bergamot, and also this round zucchini. So that makes up everything inside of the Homesteaders Pack. So now what we're going to do is, my daughter already started mixing some soil for me. We already have our seed labeled, our trays labeled. And I did get a marker, a garden marker, because you guys know that I use permanent marker with my seeds inside this spring, and a lot of the labels just washed away. So I do have my garden marker, which is nice. So looking forward to knowing what varieties plants I have. So while I'm waiting on my daughter to fill that, I want to talk to you about how to know if you still have enough time to plant something. So yesterday's video, I guess it would be 2 days ago, my last video, I showed how I went to my Farmer's Almanac and for my area. So you can definitely go to the Farmer's Almanac, put in your zip code, see when your last frost date is and when is your first frost. So for me, in my coastal South Carolina zone 8B, my average first frost, they are projecting it to be November 5th. So I asked Google how many days was it till November 5th. At the time when I asked, I think they told me 113 days I had until my first frost, which to me gave me plenty of time to plant another round of a lot of things like squash, beans, cucumbers, some watermelons. I showed you guys starting some variety of short date tomatoes, some tomatoes that only need about 40, 50, 55, 60, 65 days to maturity. I even planted a few that was 70 days, which was really pushing it, knowing that I only have 100 and at this point probably 110 days to my to November 5th. But it's also the time to start fall things like cabbage, broccoli, and cauliflower. So when I looked at my Farmer's Almanac to have a fall crop of broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage, I would be planting my cabbage now, and then my, like what I said, July 15th, which today is like July 19th, and then my cauliflower and broccoli, if I'm not mistaken, would be planted on the 25th. But I'm going to be planting them all at the same time, which is today, and I'm going to be using the seeds that I just got in the mail, which I've told you guys, if I'm using fresh seeds before, if you've been following me a while, if I'm using fresh seeds, which is seeds that was produced for this year, I only plant one seed per hole, which is what I'm going to be doing with these, be planting one seed per hole. I did notice that on these packs, some packs of seeds tell you the germination that they have, the germination rate. Like I know in some, let me see if I can find one. Okay, so I have two different companies. So I have Seed Savers Exchange, and it tells you that this seed packet has a 98% germination rate, and that is the germination rate for when they tested it, which was July 2021. So, and then this Haas Tools, it also tells you that this was packed for 2022, and the germination rate was 94%. So some seed packets, but then we have, I'll show you two different ones that do not have germination rate. So we have a MI Gardener pack, which does not have the germination rate on here, but I've always had really good germination rate with them. We also have a Rare Seeds right here, Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds. They do not have the germination on it. And there's another one. Oh, Seed Savers Exchange also does not have the germination rate on here. So it just hit or miss on whether or not you get germination rate. So I assume that if I have fresh seeds that I will have 100% germination rate, which means if I plant one seed in every container, I'm expecting every seed to come up, or at least 9 out of 10, somewhere around there. If my seeds have been maybe 1 year old, I'm still doing the same thing. When I get to about 2 years old seeds, then that's when I want to maybe start, depending on how many seeds I have left, in planting 2 seeds per container. I know that you can separate seedlings, especially like things like onions, tomatoes, stuff that are really easily separated, even some peppers. But things like cucumbers, melons, zucchini, stuff like big things is really hard to separate, and they don't really want to be separated. a lot of the times if you do try to separate them, they will die. And so the best bet on big things like that is to just, if you do plant more than one seed and they pop up, is to just pinch the extra one off. So today being mid-July, almost towards the end of July, I would highly suggest that you look and see how many frost-free days you have until your first average frost, and then you can go through your seeds and see if there's anything that you can still plant. Like I know bush beans specifically, some of them have 52 to 55 days of before you get a harvest, and that's direct sowing them. That's not like you having to start them first and then putting them out. That is from putting the seed in the ground until you get your first bush beans. That's really quick, and that's less than 2 months. And so a lot of people still have 2 months of growing season. And then also for squash, like things like zucchini, that's about 55 days of till you get your first zucchini. So you can still plant zucchinis for most people. But if you live in a longer growing season like I do, then you can definitely start planting some things that get to maturity fast, like some miniature cucumbers or even some smaller melons, because they produce faster because you're not having to wait for them to get really, really large. And that's what I'm going to be doing. So this video was lots of talking, lots of information, and so I'm actually going to end the video here and then start a second video of me starting seeds for fall and for a second crop. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Definitely, if you're interested in seeds, getting some seeds, even if you are just like me and like having different varieties of seeds, or if there's some varieties in here that you already have but you like to have backup, anything of the sort, if you're just looking for a seed deal, definitely check out this company. I will leave the information down in the description box. Like I said, you'll get 10% off, already a good price because these are already less than $1 each, and then you get 10% off, which is amazing. So remember, it's only for the 3 packets, so it's the Home and Garden Pack, the Homesteaders Pack, and then the Farmers Pack. And so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and my daughter Nehemiah today, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.